We're here with our trail boss for Deer Creek today. 50 miles, huh?
50 miles.
All right, here we go, guys. Back up in Twain Harte at Deer Creek OHV area. Beautiful 50-mile single-track ride. This is Stanley King, the Stanley King channel. It's great to have you here. Man, we did a April trip, and it was spectacular. It snowed the week before we were up. The grass everywhere was green. This was our third day of riding. The guys from, look at that motley crew. There we are. The guys up from Twain Harte brought us out. Peter led us. He's our trail boss. Did a great job. We go back and forth. They come down to Vegas, and we head up to Twain Harte. And this year, we got there at the perfect time. We just opened the forest. A lot of the guys have been out clearing trees already. They had chainsaws on the bikes. That's something I'm not used to, but look at all these trees that are down everywhere. But they just clear the trail out. They just treat it like that's a normal thing, or just reroute the trail around the trees, which is pretty cool too. But chocolate cake conditions, incredible everywhere we went. This whole entire ride was just gorgeous. Still quite a bit of water in the creeks and on the ground, and some of the places were a little bit slippery, but not too bad. Oh man, check this out. I got nailed right there. Just slammed with mud. That dude, I know he didn't mean to do it, but
that was fucked up. That was fucked up, bro.
I do not want to stop it. Just so you know,
I fucking got like shovelfuls. I'm like this. I just want.
Before that.
Oh my god.
pretty funny. I didn't even realize that I had hammered him earlier in the ride, but I'm riding my 2024 KTM 300XC. The bike's got so much power. I guess I just, I hit the gas and just covered him with mud. So when he did it back to me, I got mine. I deserved every bit of it. That was crazy though. It was just like it was like 2 shovelfuls of pure mud. That was fun though, man. That was so cool. But this is, I think right here, this is called the Poison Oak Trail. This Deer Creek OHV area, Twain Harte, California. It's about 2.5 hours east of San Francisco. Town of Twain Harte. Twain Harte's gorgeous. It's actually where I grew up. And when I was a kid, I used to go out here on my KDX80, and I'd bring a bunch of gas on my back in a 1-gallon metal can. It was so stupid to do that, but check it out. Look at that. The guys are just clearing the trails. It's really nice of them to do that. Everywhere we rolled those, most of the trails were 100% clear, and the new stuff that came down, we're riding around at about 3,500 foot to 5,000 foot elevation, and the temperature was probably 60 degrees with that sun out, and it just rained the night before. Look at the trail everywhere we went. These guys brought us on their secret single track, and it was so nice. I've been to Deer Creek before, and I've never seen the single track laced together like Peter did. This guy knows exactly what he's doing. He's a fantastic rider. We had another guy who was like a hard enduro champion with us. Some really excellent riders up front who were super fast. They enjoyed it as well. They just, I don't know, it's like you think about California and you just don't think about it like this.
Over here.
It's incredible, the single track that the locals have wherever you go in the world, wherever you go in the United States. It doesn't matter where I go. If I went to Mexico and made friends with the locals, they'd bring me out on tracks that you'd never see, not in a million years. And these guys have them all memorized. Nobody is doing GPS files. Nobody's recording these tracks. Nobody's sending them to anybody. You have to go out with the locals, and that's the only way to do it. And these guys are just salt of the earth kind of people. It's great to have great friends and be able to ride with them. I mean, over half the fun's the camaraderie, but you're on the bike just watching this trail suck towards you, and you can't wait to see what's around the next corner. And again, these guys in California, here in Northern California, they take such great care of their trails. And I'm guessing they work in association with whatever local groups there are that are supposed to be maintaining the forests. And man, these dirt bike guys are just really give it great access, and they don't tear it up. These trails can be used for whatever purposes, but just beautiful ride all the way around. And we're out in country too, that a lot of the gold rush took place out here. The lumber for San Francisco, a lot of it was pulled out of these forests. So there's also, through this whole area, there's old train tracks, but I'm used to hitting those as kind of connectors with other people I've ridden with. But Peter somehow set up this ride so we were never on those old train tracks and never on the dirt roads, and just solid single track like this right here. Wasn't a lot of let up off the gas. That I couldn't believe right here. This is a big one that had just fallen down. I couldn't ride over that one. That's a 3-footer. Huge. So I had to drag the bike under there. That was a little tough, but that's part of the adventure. So much fun. Well, guys, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, great to have you back along for the ride.
Woo!